Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to unlock one of the most powerful and coolest tools in the English language, mixed conditionals. So buckle up, because we're about to learn how to literally travel in time with our words.
I mean, really think about it for a second. How is a choice you made last year, or even just this morning, shaping your life in this exact moment? That very question, well, that's the whole secret to what we're talking about today.
All right, welcome to our grammar time machine. In this first part, we're going to pop the hood and see how this thing actually works. We'll get a handle on what mixed conditionals are and the basic rules that make them tick.
So what's the magic behind it all? It's right there in the name, mixed. You see, most conditional sentences stay in one time frame, but these are different. They create a bridge between two different points in time. You can have a past condition creating a present result or a present reality explaining a past outcome. It's awesome.
Think of our time machine as having two main settings. We can either start in the past and jump forward to see its effect on today, or we can stand right here in the present and look back to see how it could have changed what happened before. We're going to explore both of these paths, starting right now.
First up, let's dive into a feeling we all know way too well: regret. This first setting on our time machine is just perfect for looking back at something we did, or maybe something we didn't do, and seeing the consequences that are still hanging around today.
The logic here is super simple, just like you see on the slide. If you remember anything, remember this formula. A past action creates a present result. The if part of the sentence is in the past, and the main part describes what's happening now. Let's see it in action.
A classic. This is a perfect example. The condition, if I had studied more, that's a past that didn't happen, right? It's hypothetical. And the result, I would speak English better now. That's the direct consequence I'm feeling in the present. It's a textbook case of past regret.
Here's another great one. The past condition is that, well, she didn't save money. And the present result of that choice is that she's not out seeing the world today. The sentence connects that past financial decision directly to her current situation. You see the pattern, right? The if clause uses the past perfect tense, and the result uses would plus the basic verb.
Okay, let's do one more just to really lock it in. Past action, they didn't move when they had the chance. Present result, they live far away now. The sentence is creating this alternate past to explain why their present is the way it is. This whole structure is about connecting a choice you made back then to a situation you're in right now.
All right, you ready? Let's flip the switch on our time machine. We're going to change directions completely. Now, we're going to start in the present and look backward to see how a current reality could have totally changed a past outcome. Let's check out this second path.
So, here's our new formula. We're starting with the general truth about the present, something that's just a fact about right now, and we're seeing how that fact influenced a specific thing that happened in the past.
This one's a fantastic example of a present hypothetical. The condition, if I were taller, is about right now. It's about my current height, which, I can't change. And the result? I would have played basketball professionally. That refers to a past opportunity that's long gone. My present state affected my past chances.
Let's break this one down too. His present situation is a general personality trait. He's just not a very responsible person. And the past result of that character flaw, he missed his flight. The sentence makes a direct line from who he is now to a specific failure in his past.
And one final example to make it absolutely crystal clear. The present situation, we don't live close. That's a fact. The past result of that fact, our visits back in the day were not very frequent. It's a really great way to explain how your current circumstances shaped your history with someone.
Okay, so you've seen both types of verbal time travel in action. You get the idea. Now let's pull all that knowledge together and give you a cheat sheet so you can really start mastering these structures yourself.
Okay, this slide right here, this is your new best friend. Seriously, look at the clear difference in the structure. For past affecting present, it's if plus past perfect, then would plus a basic verb. But for present affecting past, it's if plus past simple, followed by would have plus a past participle. Go ahead and pause here if you need to. This table is the heart of it all.
Now for a few pro tips to keep in your back pocket. First, these sentences are absolutely perfect for expressing regret or just imagining a different life. Second, always double-check your time references. Is the result happening now, or did it happen in the past? That little question tells you exactly which structure you need. And here's a key grammar point.
In these hypothetical if clauses, we almost always use were for everybody. If I were, if she were, if he were. It's kind of a signal that we're talking about something unreal.
You are so close to being a master of this. The final step is just learning what not to do. So let's take a quick look at a few common mistakes so you can dodge them and start using these with total confidence.
Oh yeah, this is a classic mix-up. The word now is your big clue. It signals a present result, so that part of the sentence has to be I would buy. And that means the condition has to be in the past perfect. If I had had enough money. Now I know what you're thinking. Had looks super weird, right? But trust me, it's grammatically perfect. The first had is the helper verb, and the second one is the main verb.
Here, the problem isn't grammar so much as it is logic, a time mismatch. For example, if someone said, if I were rich, I would buy it yesterday. Your brain just kind of glitches, right? It doesn't make sense. Being rich now can't magically change a specific past action like buying something yesterday. To fix it, you have to make the timelines match. You'd have to say something like, if I had been rich yesterday, I would have bought it. The key is making sure your cause and effect actually work across time.
And for our last common pitfall, let's talk about getting the results time wrong. Take a sentence like, if he didn't eat so much, he wouldn't miss the flight. But wait, the action of missing the flight, that's over. It already happened in the past, so the result part of the sentence also needs to be in the past. The correct way to say it is, he wouldn't have missed the flight.
So when you boil it all down, what's the big takeaway here? It's that mixed conditionals are so much more than just some tricky grammar rule. They're this incredibly sophisticated tool that lets you connect different moments in time, to talk about regrets, to imagine different realities, and to express the complex ways cause and effect shape our lives.
Hey, think about that for a second. That question itself is a perfect past-present mixed conditional. The past action, not watching, would have a direct impact on your present understanding. Hopefully, your answer to that question is a very confident no. Thanks so much for joining me.